You're watching CarTell.tv. I'm Amelia, and before we go any further, I need you to click down and subscribe to our channel. Now, I know it's been a while between reviews for me, but that's because I've been off on a different kind of adventure. Having a second baby. But when the producer of CarTell.tv called me and said that Nissan have released a new Qashqai, I thought, well, as a previous Qashqai owner, I need to see if they've done enough back here to keep me intrigued.
Nissan have a new strategy, focusing on bringing more sophisticated, stylish and tech-savvy models to their lineup.
Today I have the Nissan Qashqai in its top TI trim.
It comes in 4 trim variants, which are the ST, ST Plus, STL and the TI.
I'll mostly run through all the features of this top TI trim. However, at the end, I'm going to tell you which one of the trims I'd select and why.
It's a compact crossover SUV and is positioned as an affordable alternative to the likes of the Honda HR-V and Toyota CHR.
Now that sounds pretty promising to me, so let's dive in and see how it performs.
It's still very reminiscent of the previous Qashqai designs we've seen.
It definitely looks sleeker and more modern, but it's as if all of these design enhancements have still been made within the same Qashqai motif that we've come to know so well.
It's a tidy design package that is nice. It's just familiar.
Up front, it's got the V-motion grille headlights, as well as a boomerang-inspired daytime running lamps.
The Qashqai side profile maintains a sleek design with flowing lines and a set of 19-inch alloys, which come on this TI as well as the STL variant.
The rear also sports elegant curves and contours, as well as these LED tail lights.
You get an option of 2-tone paint in these higher trims, and there's a range of 13 colour combos to choose from.
Under the hood, there's just the one engine option.
A 1.3-litre turbocharged petrol engine. It's quite punchy, delivering a maximum power output of 110 kilowatts of power and 250 newton meters of torque, paired with a 7-speed DCT dual-clutch transmission, ensuring swift gear changes.
The official fuel consumption is 6.1 litres combined, which doesn't really sound that impressive, but to be honest, we've actually been quite impressed by the economy.
And the official 0 to 100 time is a turtle-paced 8.9 seconds.
With a fuel tank of 55 litres, you're looking at a theoretical range of about 900 kilometres.
The drive offers a fine balance of power and performance.
Its turbocharger and adaptive controls make driving the Qashqai actually a really pleasant drive.
The handling is impressive, the steering light yet precise, even under sportier conditions. Ride comfort is top-notch, thanks to Nissan's fine-tuning of the suspension.
The compact design, as well as a lower stance, really ensures that it doesn't feel too bulky when taking corners at a high speed.
Its handling capability matches a driver's expectations, thanks to the intelligent drive system. Typically, I have zero expectations for anything off-roady with cars in this segment. The Qashqai actually handles mild off-roading conditions you might encounter pretty well.
Look, rear visibility isn't great, but you do have a really good reverse camera, which at least helps with parking.
Inside the cabin of the Qashqai feels quite dark, especially with this black interior, but it's dark in quite a luxurious kind of way.
It's definitely a refined and really quite sophisticated layout, and the interior of the Qashqai, in my opinion, is where this particular subcompact really does excel.
There's this huge 12.3-inch touchscreen, which is available from the ST Plus trim and up. It's a fantastic vivid screen that also has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connections.
So here's some cool things I really like.
And that's the lower trim STL. Still, it's feature-packed with cool stuff like heated seats and a heated steering wheel.
So how do you make this TI better than that? Well, they added massage seats up front, which for this segment and price range is pretty impressive.
The TI also gets some other brilliant options like the panoramic glass roof, a massive coloured and detailed 10.8-inch head-up display, and a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. Other cool things up front are the wireless charging and 10-speaker Bose sound system.
Space-wise, it's actually not too bad back here. Plenty of room for 2 car seats, which is what I'm travelling with these days. And something that I've really begun to notice is how much room there is for a parent who needs to fit in between the 2 car seats just to keep things controlled back here. Could I fit here with 2 car seats? I'm not quite sure. And the other thing you kind of want to think about is having enough space between the front seat and the rear seat for naughty little children to not put their feet all over the seats. Now, in addition to that, you've got a USB and a USB-C, which is pretty cool, as well as these handy little storage compartments on either side, and this little guy here for some little drink bottles.
Boot offers 418 litres of boot space with the rear seats up and jumps to 1,513 litres with the back seats down.
I love it how the boot gets all these little shelves and compartments and little places to store things. Plus, it has a spare tyre back here.
There is a heap of safety features here, and variants from STL onwards get the brilliant Pro Pilot option,
which is very handy, and it makes the jump up to those variants really worthwhile.
There's also the intelligent parking assist with view monitor. It feels like parking assist was all the rage years ago, but strangely made its way out of many new models, so it's kind of nice seeing it here in the Qashqai. Driveway pricing starts at $37,338 for the entry ST trim. The ST Plus is priced from $41,458 drive away. The STL is $45,887 drive away, and this top trim TI has a drive away price tag of $51,321. They all come with 5-year Nissan warranty and 5 years roadside assist.
We have seen a price increase in the latest Qashqai compared to the outgoing models, and it is a pretty pricey option in this subcompact and typically more affordable segment.
But yet, on the other hand, Nissan have really feature pumped this latest Qashqai and done a really good job at it.
When you consider all the options, that price tag starts to make a bit more sense.
Now, I did say I would give you my pick from the trim choices by the end of the video, and even though this TI has so many awesome features that are hard to give up, especially those massage seats, ooh la la.
I'd actually say that the STL has most of the features that I'd want, and at a price point that stings a little less than this TI. So that's probably the pick of the bunch for me. Thanks for watching CarTell TV. It is so good to be back behind the wheel, but I'm really keen to know, what are your thoughts on the latest Qashqai? What trim would you choose and why? Or is there another car in this segment that you really like? Leave a comment below and I'll see you next time.